Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm DC. I'll be with you in just a second. I gotta get a couple things. Oh, I forgot a drink. I'll be right back. But yeah, we're gonna go over what I use in my TTRPG kit today. Didn't feel like playing a video game since, got back from Gen Con and everything, and I'd rather do that next week and yeah, start off video gaming next week again. So I did one of these before, but I've added a few things. And I have, what I use for my home game and what I would use for convention travel. And all the tools and everything. And who has said hi? JD Lady, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you again. Thank you for the resub. Oh yeah, I'm DC. You can find me everywhere. DC Lasair. Go to my website. If you like what you see. My website is powered by Doros. Go check them out. They're a great link in bio site. Use my affiliate link. If you like what you see there for free, you can sign up for Doros Pro using my discount code DC Lasair to get 30% off for 3 months. And they do share some of that subscription with me. Okay. Let me get a drink and we'll be right back in. Enjoy the background here. Like, imagine a background. Fancy. And enjoy the chair. All right. Now I'm powered with style. I got my pop. Everything. And tomorrow will be Tech Friday. Got quite a bit to talk about. More TTRPG news and things, and a new microphone system, and a bunch of other things. So come on by tomorrow for Tech Friday. It'll be pretty good. I will be going away this weekend. I will be gone Saturday and Sunday, returning Monday, so there won't be a stream Monday, but I will have a stream on Tuesday. Brian, hello, welcome on in. All right, so one of my decks I can't find. All right, so I want to go through my home game, what I take if I travel DM, and what I do for online games. So 3 different things altogether. First of all, I go to my friend's house for my home game. I put everything in this bag. It fits everything. It's a great bag. It has all these pockets. There's this front pocket, this pocket. I can't remember what this is called, but it's pretty neat. It holds books. Got notebooks in here. So yeah, everything I need for my home game, I can fit in here. The other thing is fancy DM screen that I think they got all their Kickstarter rewards done, so you should be able to get the Ultimate GM screen. Now, I think it's just ultimategmscreen.com or something like that. But got this. It's great. Magnetic closure around it. Those are magnets inside there, so that came with it, so I can hold the pages I use. On there, let me And now I printed out some tables from someone else did a bunch of work, and so yeah, ultimategamemaster.com. Thanks. Oh, I can't remember where I found these from. Shoot. But so I went to Canva, I copied and pasted various tables, and so I use these, and I just click them up with magnets. And they had this condition chart. And so I got the portrait one. So nice 4-panel, very sturdy layout. One of the first times I've seen the cost on something that I didn't have my eyes bug out. Nice piece of kit. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this. This is very sturdy. Held lots of things. And I may have to double check that these are 2024 D&D 2024 rules. And so these pages I just print off, and whatever game I'm playing, if it's not D&D, then I'll just print off a different set of pages, and right. And there's all sorts of attachments here. I have an attachment that can hold my cell phone or an iPad. So I can just put it right there. So typically I have three pages of sheets up right in front of me, and then the other one is for stuff. Like I have a magnetic thing that will hold the pencils and pens, one that will hold my phone, and so I try to keep one panel clear for just extra stuff I need. It's nice to be able to look up and just see the time. I mainly use my phone for a clock, for a clock check. Helps out. Of course, there's dice. There's always dice. I have dice bags. I don't need to show them, do I? You really want? Let's see here. What else we got in here? You know, mechanical pencils. Pens. Field notebook. Oh, these cards need to go in here. I also really like card decks of various things. So, like, these are a couple from the. I gotta find the actual deck of wonders since I took it out of my normal bag for Gen Con travel. But these are two of the deck of wonder cards. This is a great deck for wild magic effects and things like that. But yeah, I have notes in here because I Prizicon, hello. Yay, record scratch, huh? I don't know if that played or not. Let's see. I had it programmed. Does this work? Oh, it's not going to the right place. Let's see. Do I have it here? All right, just a second. Let me set the audio so it goes to the right spot. You need to go to not the default. And let's have you go to this channel, which is Google Chat channel. There we go. Now if I click off of it, there you go. That came through, right? Oh, I don't have another thing. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that. Boop. Go here. There you go. let me move this. Copy. Where's the paste? Paste. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So field notes book. Yay, these are great for notes and everything that I put in digital form later. Ah, the bag tipped over, things fell out. Hold on. There we go. So that's most of the home game kit. I'll get into what I'm expanding on in a little while. So that bag's also large enough for me to carry a couple books with me, which is great. I also bring along my laptop, which right now is plugged in over there because I did gunplay yesterday, which is currently a MacBook Air, which is lovely. I like using a laptop instead of, say, an iPad or a tablet. It makes things a little easier and tends to be a little snappier than a tablet would be. And then, since I mostly run D&D, I have all my characters on D&D Beyond, and I use D&D Beyond maps for, well, maps and encounters, mostly encounters. And by the way, if you didn't know, the maps feature is going to be available to everyone be available to everyone on D&D Beyond in mid-September-ish, I think. So right now it was like a master tier thing, but soon they'll be available for everyone. So yay. There are, some things only the master tier subscription will get you in maps, but everyone can check it out. So yeah, I really like maps on D&D Beyond, and that's up on my laptop. And my other tool that I use in my home game is Obsidian, because that's just where everything goes now, including all my personal notes. So I have a vault just for my home game. You can download it there. I've talked a lot about using Markdown, how much I like Markdown, things like that. So I can have the D&D Beyond window with the maps for the encounter open on one side of the screen, and on the other side, I have my Obsidian vaults open. And yeah, I just go back and forth between what I need, and both things are there. Now, depending on the what other game I might be running, I do really like Roll20. For other games. So Roll20 / Demiplane, but now they're all kind of one thing. But like if I had a Daggerheart game or a Call of Cthulhu game, I would probably use Roll20. For those things, just because it takes advantage of those digital character tools that Demiplane created. I really like those. And sometimes I would probably use owlbear.rodeo because it is very easy to use. Just put a map in there and go. Can do animated maps, great for real time moving back and forth. Lots of great easy tools. So yeah, so if I don't have something that has integrated character sheets that I can use in Roll20, I'd go to Owlbear Rodeo. And then if I want pictures and I feel getting fancy and stuff, I would use the Hero Forge. There's like a digital subscription thing, so you can get the picture of the mini you create and use it commercially and things like that. So if you had a live play, let's see if I can find where that is. Crud, where's their pricing? Okay, I don't want my session. I just want your normal web page, Hero Forge. I don't want the create a character thing. Hero Forge. So yeah, physical minis start at $12.99, digital at $7.99. It's a really great service, and you can do so many things with Hero Forge. It's great. And I really like that, I can build what they want, and then I can just have a digital miniature. And that's fantastic for me. All right. So that is most of my at-home kit. My travel kit, I've shown this off before. I have a YouTube video on it. Where is it? There it is. I have my travel bag that I bring with me to conventions and everything. And I use, I better turn off my green screen. There we go. And I use this folder, which has all my notes in it that I might need. I got this off Jet Pens. It's I can't remember how to pronounce the name. Kokio Novita Alpha. It's like this. What's great is that there's these inserts you get, and they're these they fit in these rails here, and there are, I think there's like 12 pages in a thing, so front and back. And so again, right now this is D&D focused because I'm running a D&D game. These will change based on the TTRPG, but I created my own action pages, which you can download these. I made these available for free for everyone. you can just go to my website. I don't remember if I have a command for any of this. Let's see. Was I clever? Not that clever. Okay. Let me just grab the link. I know I have a command. I just can't remember what it is. So if you go here, you can download everything in my minimalist DM kit that I use. These are the action, weapon master, and condition reference sheets. So available in PNG or Markdown. And these are print-offs of the PNG files that I made, just for ease of use. And I needed the information, to be a certain size so I could easily read it. And so I have my condition pages, I have the tools, how much they cost and what they do, because that's a thing in 2024 D&D. So I have elements of that. And then I take my adventure notes from Obsidian, I print it off, and I have them in this part. I mark them with these little post-it notes so I can flip right to whatever section I need. These little things here. Yeah, so instead of that big bag I showed earlier with a bunch of stuff in it, like books and things, I have my laptop and I have this. And there's a pocket back here where I can hold pens. It's another thing. It takes one of the rail slots, but it holds pens, it holds the condition cards I made. Again, you can download player and monster initiative cards from that link I just put in chat. Actually, oh no, I want you to go. That link will work, but I would really like it if you went to... This will take you to the same place, but if you use the more personal link, yay. That'd be good. So I have my initiative cards right there, paper clipped together. I have more sticky notes, a couple pens. I can also put note cards in here. And so Springleaf, hello, welcome on in. And so this is, if I don't have access to power or anything like that, and my laptop dies, something, everything I need to run an adventure is in here. And I also have if I really want a DM screen, I got the small, this one from, that is all D&D rules. So this is I think that's their latest one they have commercially available. Some great art on it. Really small, again, small, thin, isn't a lot of extra weight, right? That's the big thing in doing all this, is I'm at a convention center. I have a long way to travel between places. I don't want to be carrying that giant bag with me everywhere. For a game, I'd rather just have a few things. Don't weigh a lot. And again, the bag I'm talking about, you've all seen plenty of times, is this one. I showed it off when I talked about my con travel bag as well, just last week. So lots of pockets. This folder fits real easy in here. Did it hold up for Gen Con? Oh yeah. Yeah, I can fit a couple books in here, and carry them. Great. Oh. And then, of course, a dice bag full of dice. Oh. My dice bag was upside down, so guess what happened? They all fell out. But, dice bag, dice. At least they all fell out in the pocket and not all over my floor. All right. Yeah, I'll take care of that later. That's a mess. And I had don't fall over, bag. Keep that happen. And I have a dice tray. Just snaps. I mean, any dice tray will work, but I have a longer one that's magnetic. I kind of like that better because the edges are smooth and not the the little snap things that stick out like this. Yeah, nice thin dice tray. Again, not a lot of weight, easy to carry. And that's sort of the minimal convention setup. And what I'm adding to all of these is I'm really starting to get into hex maps. And there's a couple games that I'm going to run my home team through, my home game players through that use hexes, that use hex maps. So at Gen Con from, I think this is Inkwell Ideas, they had this Hexploration kit, map tiles and inspiration decks. And again, this box isn't very large. I can, it's a little bulky, but I can store this in my bag easy if I want to carry all the stuff in here with me. But if I just wanted the tiles, here's the box that's just the tiles. And then there's these reusable stickers for land features and everything. There's a bunch of these reusable stickers for different features on the hexes. And so I can just set up a map. And what I like about this is it's easier to carry around than one of those roll-up maps you can use dry erase markers on. Oh, I think you can use dry erase markers on these as well. And yeah, so something like this is easy. The other things in this kit are these cards. So these exploration decks, as they call them. So if I wanted encounter ideas or location ideas, these have different ideas in card decks for various locations. There's about 5 of these. So this is Into the Wilderness and the Underrealms. So something like the Underdark. However, there's On the High Seas, Settled Lands, and Stranger Places are all the decks. But mostly, I kind of wanted to be able to assemble a hex map without any difficulty and not have to worry about a thing I need to unroll and somehow carry that with me. So again, fits in the bag, and that's why I'm going to keep using it. Actually, let's open these up. It'll be fun. Let's turn my green screen back on, though. Remember, always cut away from yourself. I was using my blade. I saw what happened when someone didn't cut away from themselves. and that was a mess. They were at an adjoining business, and they were opening a box. They had their box cutter out, and they weren't cutting away from themselves, sliced into their arms, and well, things happened from there. So always cut away from yourself. Safety tip. How does this box open without me just destroying it? I don't want to destroy it. There we go. Yes, you can use dry erase markers on these. So you have the green screen back off. All right. So we have these hex tiles. They're kind of blank here, or I can switch them around. Have nice forest scenes, very thin, very, don't cut away from yourself, and you may well cut away from yourself, right? So these are great. Yeah, you can use dry erase on these. And yeah, I just wanted where I could build a map and not have these huge things with me, or a bunch of pieces of paper that I stick together. Not that I couldn't do the bunches of pieces of paper and stick them together, because I have my notebook, and I could, or that file notebook that I showed off earlier, and I could just put them in there and lay them out as needed. But yeah, they're great. So yeah, there's a couple games I plan on playing that use hex tiles. So anything small like that fits in that bag easy, all for. Now, if I'm running an online game, well, we've already gone over most of what I said. So if it's D&D, again, D&D Beyond for the character sheets and for maps to run encounters, and Obsidian up on another monitor with all my notes. And then depending on if it's, say, a charity game, I might have something like a prize wheel available through StreamerBot that might have, say, Fireball on it 3 times, and then we can spin it at random, and somehow it just kept coming up Fireball. So yeah, if I can integrate StreamerBot, and if it's a game being broadcast to people, and I can use StreamerBot for extra fun things, StreamerBot gets thrown into that mix along with Obsidian and D&D Beyond. Plus, I can open any web pages I need right away if I'm running game over Discord or something like that. And also, I use Discord. if I'm not doing a online game, or if I'm not streaming the game, I'm probably just using Discord. If I'm streaming the game, I'm most likely using Zoom, because Zoom just works, as it were. There's things I don't like about it, but at the same time, it works better than most other solutions. So. All right, what do I have here? Okay. So yeah, let me know what you use in your kits. And I may take along the dice spinners to, at least to my home game, so I can, just play with them because they're cool. And I could take them all out of the box and line them up and just have a stack of them, so that it'd be an easier carry. But again, this is the 2d6 one, obviously. So if I just want to roll that. And then the other ones are, like the D4 might be on this side and the D8 on this side. And then there is one that's just 2d20. So, yeah. I really like these. These are called Dice-O-Matic by Yarrow Studios. They're just getting through their Kickstarter orders now. And if you're interested in these, I think October is when you'll actually be able to get the kits once they've fulfilled all their Kickstarter orders. I like mechanical things like that. They're just fun. It probably will be a sometimes thing and not necessarily have a permanent place in my kit, but they're enjoyable. And then, I should have a bunch of videos on YouTube about Obsidian and things like that. Oh, Elgato just streamed another video I gotta look at. Okay. Okay, so we'll talk about this on Tech Friday. But they have a new weather plugin, so I can see live weather forecasts on my Stream Deck. Looks like you don't need an API key either. But yeah, so we'll talk about this tomorrow, but if you want to get in on it today, there's the YouTube video I'm going to watch after stream. So I can explain it all to you easier. I really like it. Some of the other weather plugins that aren't from Elgato require a few steps to set up, and this might take away those steps. So yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look. Let's see here. Main Vault links. And we will actually have a couple of Stream Deck related things tomorrow. So the weather forecast being one, and then another thing. I'll hold off on that, talking about that. And also come by tomorrow for Tech Friday as we talk about a new microphone system, which seems pretty good. It's another portable thing, but it does some unique things. And here's another video I want to look at. All right, once I start looking at tech videos, more get recommended to me. Then all I want to do is look at tech videos. So yeah, those are my kits. That's my three scenarios: online game, home game, convention, or really far away game. My home players, I don't mind carrying the big bag around because I just got to go from lot to apartment where I play, where my friend lives, where we play. But at convention, I'm not carrying that big bag around. It's just not going to happen. That'd be a lot of weight to travel quite a distance with, and wouldn't it be fun? After a while. Plus, like I said, I load this thing up, right? Like, if I need books, they go in here. So I'm carrying books. I'm carrying the DM screen. I'm carrying my laptop and my dice and just everything in here. And this is a big chunky bag. Oh, I've had that for I don't know 3 years now, 4 years now, and holds up pretty good. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Is it this one? Might be this one. Yeah, now I will say I got this as a gift from a friend. So, see, what's the company called? Enhance. Yeah, here it is, right from their website. Here's a link. It was a Christmas present a couple years ago. But there you go. If you also want that bag, it is a really great bag. It can just get heavy depending what you're loading in. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm loading this up, and then if I have to carry it a distance, I quickly regret it. But great bag. The top part has a little foam thing for minis and things. I shoved my mouse and power cable in there because you can take out the foam that the minis would normally rest in. And once I start using hex maps more, I will come back and report on there, and what distance a hex is and all that, and what I figured out I liked about them or didn't like about them, and things as that. Brian, yay! Thank you for the resub. Appreciate it. I got to see Brian Cortijo at Gen Con. It was great. And if you get a chance to see any of Brian's panels at a convention, I highly encourage it. They are wonderful. I'm just putting things away. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So yeah, portable hex maps. That's the new edition. Things again. I'll be using the Hexploration kit. There we go. Exploration kit from Inkwell Ideas. Glad you enjoyed our barely controlled chaos. It was a lot of fun. I got updates, and I'm talking about. I want to talk about Realms Bound tomorrow on Tech Friday, so I'll be looking forward to that. That was something they announced at Gen Con, and looks like an excellent resource if you're into Forgotten Realms in any way. But saving all that for tomorrow. So we're going to have tech and then a bunch of TTRPG news tomorrow, because some stuff happened like August 1st, and I was at Gen Con, so we couldn't talk about it last week. So we'll talk about it all tomorrow. And I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. Else that I use. Oh, if I don't use this enough, but if I do create my own maps, I have a Incarnate account. Mostly because they have a very good commercial license, where other places, if you want to use them for streaming games, can cost a lot more. But Incarnate has pretty affordable plans. $25 per year for their pro, which includes the commercial license. Like, they have a free forever, or $25 per year. That includes commercial use. And that is way less than other places that will charge their map thing, then a fee on top of that if you want to use any of them in any commercial product or a stream or something like that. So yeah, that's why I chose them. There might be other tools out there that are better at making maps and things, but I needed something with a commercial license. So yeah, they definitely win, and they have their map making tools are very good. But yeah, that was the big reason why I chose them over anything else. Like, that commercial license, $25 a year. Yeah, no. If you're not worried about that, well then, have at it. Use whatever you want. But I have to think about these things. And I did talk about Owlbear Rodeo and using their stuff. They have pretty reasonable prices as well. The Draw Steel charity game I was in over on RoboGoblin's channel a few months ago, we used Owlbear Rodeo for that, and that was great. That worked really well for us being able to move our tokens and just keeping up with the action, because Draw Steel is a game that requires a grid. You're going to play on a grid. If you're playing Draw Steel, and they're very upfront about this, is like, yeah, no, this game's meant to be played on a grid. But we'll talk a bit more about Draw Steel tomorrow as well. is that. Let's see here. So we've gone over dice. Oh, I got. Where did I put them? I get things, I put them places. All right. I was at Walgreens today. Got some more pens and markers. I got Sharpie felt tips, multiple color package. Oh, the color you can't see is green. There you go. And I hear these are pretty good. Uniball 1. They just had this 1 3-pack of. They call these colors sky blue, baby pink, and violet. Anna, my kitty, is meowing. And I don't know why. Kitty. You just rearrange a couple things here. Hi. You know what? Yeah, I know. I gotta move the bag. Come here. Anna, come on. Come here. Come here, kitty. Anna, come back here. The bag on the ground that wasn't moved scared. Come on. The bag's gone. Yeah, it's over there now. Yeah. Come here. Uh-huh. Yep, that's a bag. You want me to pet you or not? You want pets, right? Yeah, you want pets. There you go. Ah, haha. Kitty, this is Hannah. Never seen her before. Hi. She is well taken care of, even when I'm gone. The moment I came back and I sat in a chair that had a nice back to it, like the lazy boy we have, jumps up on the back and then like bites and chews at my hair and my head. Apparently that's a sign of affection. But yeah, we'll take a break when we're done with kitty time, and be gone about 5 minutes. I'll run some ads. And maybe I can tell you a couple kitty stories about what she does when I'm gone. Okay, there you go. Good kitty. All right. So be right back. Fine. Everything is plants. No one moves.
Okay, I got a message that I'm disconnected, so I'm going to try to activate. So, oh wait, now I'm connected again.
Okay.
That's odd.
I can't even move. No. Okay, I'm going to abandon this one because...
Wait, you're stuck?
Well, no, the tree isn't moving for me. Usually it moves a little, but it's not. And if the enemies can't move towards me, I can't get any experience. So, we'll quit this one out.
So we really do have to make like a tree and leave?
Yes, we do. So, I'm going to say it's Wild Magic Surges. Who wants to roll 2 more Wild magic, sorry. It's all right. 0.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. What are our incentives? Why can't we? There are 5 of us, and that's 100. Why can't we do like 5 max damage?
Nah, that's no fun.
Fair enough.
Wow, DC has been going to the B-Day Vulture School again.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to roll one of these too because that's just fun. So
All right. Go back into stealth mode. Stealth mode. This is me sneaking. This is what I do when I sneak. And then I get up on my tiptoes, like in a Flintstones cartoon. And tip, 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 tip. Then I'm hidden. You can't find me. No. Back up. Zale? Yeah, yes? Hey, Herb! Are you seeing a bunch of furry little butts? Yep. Take my new service. Normally there's ice cream. This is you scream. Because it's your icy doom. Icy doom! That's all you get is icy doom. Icy doom, look at that. Icy doom. Icy doom! Icy doom.
this can go one of 2 ways.
I
You can
don't think
either
so.
put it
And
in-
he claps his hands, and he gets 2 pie plates float up on each of his shoulder, like
Oh my
shoulder
God, no.
missiles. And
Glad they say imagine cream pies
They
because
say
what I was
imagine
actually
cream
imagining was
pies.
dragons.
Yep.
I was imagining dragons.
I'm not
but no, it's
responsible
cream
for what
pies.
you think
Okay.
of when you see the term cream pies, but
Oh god.
Here
Not
we are.
late enough in the evening for that, you all.
Here we are.
Wow.
The sun might be going down in Chicago, but it is not after dark hours.
all right. Well, y'all, I could have died there, but Pentagram saved me, so thank you.
You hear that, chat? He said thank you. I think you need to bring more chaos.
Oh! Well, there I go, blowing myself up again. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Yeah! Eat my balls of energy.
And in a strangely sonorous voice for Orvin, he will proclaim, "You cannot pass the digestional tract. I am a servant of the secret baking fire, wielder of the flame of Little Debbie. The dark chocolate will not avail you, flame of hostess!" And he will cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay. I'll see, because I'm a hatomancer, I can keep a hat on my head, even upside down. And so to activate gravity, I just... There you go. I activated gravity, and see how the hat fell off?
Been caught trespassing again.
Okay. What? Deception. This isn't gonna work. Oh, it might. It might actually work. Oh no, it's a 20, so it's a critical success.
Congratulations, you've convinced them.
All right, Kitty took a little extra time there. So, always got to take care of the cat. So, while I'm away, Hannah will come into this room here that I call the command center and just start meowing. Or she'll be in the room next to it and just start meowing. Then apparently one day she went into my bedroom and just sat there. I'm like, "Aw, kitty." But yeah, she was very glad when I got home, sat in a chair. Wrestling with Yahoo, an ancient choice I still refuse to abandon, and losing terribly. This is going to leave scars. Oh no. Oh no. I remember Yahoo ads. Like the ads they ran on Yahoo, not the, the ad program that Yahoo has. Yeah. Let's take a look at anything else. So if anyone wants to talk about anything else, we'll open up stream to whatever, really. Check if there's anything. Gonna relax, otherwise just have a bit of a shorter stream today. Really wasn't up for playing a game today. Patience uses a traveler's notebook. Yeah. I actually I didn't realize that. Oh wow. Yeah, me and my Lockbee sidekick. Which again, this was excellent to take around with me during Gen Con. It had all my cards and it had a notebook and a pen. A pen the size I can use. Let's see here. AI news, we don't care about that. Oh, if you hadn't heard yet, Disney Plus and Hulu are finally. Hulu is merging into Disney Plus, and it'll all be one thing. And the Hulu brand will be going away. Oh, I hadn't heard of this, but there is a thing called UFO 50, which came out for PC. When did it come out for PC? Last year, but a Switch port is out now. If you have a Switch, it looks kind of fun actually. Let's see here, $25. A wildly varied set of retro-styled games belonging to a console that never existed, all designed by a made-up developer called UFO Soft from the 80s. Awesome. So yeah, check that out. That looks like it could be fun. And if you play it on the PC, let me know. HBO Max plans aggressive crackdown on password sharing next month. So if you are sharing HBO Max passwords, be aware that's going to be a thing. Oh, I love full retro games. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just looking for articles now. So let's put on a little music while I do the thing. Oh, Peacock is having an Office spin-off called The Paper. So if that was your jam, there is a trailer out. Paper jam. I'm great at puns that I didn't mean to make. Paper jam. Yeah. I can cut right to it. Paper cut. Yes. I'm just kind of jamming out to the music. The paper should give us reams of material. You can copy that one. All right, I'll toner it down. Just jamming out to music. Not me making puns. Nope. Not here. All right. Yeah, I don't see anything else I'm really interested in talking about today. So we'll call it there. Thanks for coming by for all the TTRPG going through things. I'm sure as it expands, I'll make more, have another stream about it. And I'll, once I get to using hex maps, and especially hex tiles, not just hex maps, but hex tiles specifically, I will let you know all how it goes. All right, let's see who is on. Where's my tab? There we go. All right, let's reload. And tomorrow will be a quite full Tech Friday. Who is on? We can go over to. None of my regular people are on. So if there's someone on y'all like, let me know. Or I may just write into the Marine Mammal Rescue so we can look at the Otter Highlights-a-thon that they have going on right now. Yeah, let's go there. That'll be fun and adorable. All right, so I'll see you all tomorrow for Tech Friday. Lots of stuff to talk about. We'll have the tech half and then the TTRPG news half, because a lot of stuff happened while I was at Gen Con, and we need to talk about all that as well. So come on by. Once again, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Mark your calendars. Set a clock, watch, alarm on your phone, think, whatever you have. Write it down. Put it on post-it note on your monitor. Again, you can find all my stuff. DC Lasair, DCLasair.com. Go there. It's a great website. You should click around. It's fantastic and makes you feel better. All right, I will see you all tomorrow. Please be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and have a great evening. Thanks for being here. Bye.